welcome back to the final episode of my game dev journey. The purpose of this series was to make a simple prototype heavily inspired by the skilling of RuneScape, and I think I've achieved that. I want to make an MMO from this, and I think that actually creating and not just having a vision in my head has helped me so much towards that goal. Over 13 parts, we started from a new project to having a complete game loop. So in this episode, I'm going to go through everything we've done over the past 3 months. Before we start, I just want to say that you can test the game without a download by going to playdodgeball.dev. Now I made all of this in GameMaker, and the project actually got quite big. So I can actually see the use time of the project in our options, but I'm not sure how accurate these are. I did start the project on the 27th of December, and I think this 25 days is how long I've had the project open for. I did put so much time into this series, from coding to art to editing, and I even had some episodes up every second day. So this was a long grind, and here is the final product. Now this game is designed for being on the web and mobile, so left click is our only control. We can click to move, as well as click on different objects to interact with them. I also wanted to get a sense of what the environment would look like, so I spent a lot of time polishing this overlook scene, so we have some nice clouds as well as some parallax. I didn't want to distract too much from the environment, so I tried to have as little permanent UI on the screen as possible. To access more functions, we can click and hold to open our input wheel. So this is for our inventory, our levels, and also just sitting down. So I can sit down anywhere, and if we open our inventory, I've chosen to keep the inventory very small and only to 3 slots. So when I start mining a rock, I only care about what's in the first slot. So to remove a bit of clutter, I can click on the slot and then pin it. So this will give us a smaller version of what's in that slot. So for our skills menu, when we open that, we have 3 different skills. So this one's mining, woodcutting, and fishing. In this demo, we're only worried about mining. So what we can do is we can click on the skill, and some more information has shown up. So these are the stats of our tools. So this is our pickaxe strength, our pickaxe speed, efficiency, and luck. We've also got an experience bar and how much progress we have to the next level. So this is really RuneScape-like. The main bit of progression is from these tool stats, and how we can change this is by going to our tool. So this is our pickaxe, and in this menu, we can actually choose what parts of our tool are equipped. So right now, I can only change the handle, and by changing this, we can see that it affects the stats. So right now, I have a pickaxe strength of 0, and when I try to mine the normal rock, it will say that I can't do this action, and I need a pickaxe strength of at least 1. So I can go back and change our handle, and we can start exploring the world. So there's a new ore here, and I can try to mine that, and it'll say that I need a pickaxe strength of 4. So that can give us a goal to work towards for what tool stats we need. I also want a sense of exploration within the world. So we can change scenes by going to these types of arrows. So this will take us to a cave with a boulder blocking it. And as you can see, we can actually click on this boulder. When I click, it will say that we need a mining strength of 24. So this will give us an even bigger goal to work towards. So let me go back to our workstations, and you can see our newly added crafting table. So when I click on this, this will give us different parts that we can unlock. You can see their different stats, and when we click on them, you can see what resources we need to actually unlock them. So this stone pickaxe head needs 50 stones, and we can get a pickaxe strength of 4. So that gives us enough mining strength to mine the next type of rock. So let me get the stones and I'll come back. Alright, we're back, and I'm just 1 stone away from leveling up. So as you can see, we have different alerts in the bottom right. So we have them for gaining a stone, and we also have them from leveling up. So the inventory ones disappear after 5 seconds, but the level ups will stay there until you dismiss it with the left click. And if this skills menu is too cluttered as well, but you also want to see the progress of your skill, you can click the pin button for this one too. Let's say we're having some inventory problems. We can also use this chest. Now the chest can be deposited, and it's similar to a RuneScape bank. So you can choose which items to deposit and how many of them. We are now level 3 mining, and I think I have enough stones in total to craft our next tool part. So let me go to our tool bench, and we can click on our stone head to craft that. And now in our tool picker, we can change the tool head to stone. So that gives us a mining strength of 4, and we can finally mine this new ore. This one's a lot slower to gather, but it also gives more XP. Now this is the general progression of the game. I'm going to have 3 different skills, all with their own resources and different mechanics that will help differentiate them. And they'll all interweave and give their own stats for different tools. So what's next? Even though this is the end of this demo, I'm not done with the project. I want to go away for a while and plan out exactly how I'm going to make this an MMO. Creating this has given me a better understanding of what type of architecture I need for stuff like networking and databases. This project, and my previous attempt at an MMO, which has its own series, was really valuable and taught me a lot. My key takeaways from everything I've made so far is that simple is best, and it's okay to play to your strengths, whether it's sticking to pixel art instead of 3D, or just using a game engine like GameMaker. Now, after I plan everything, I want to keep making videos. The format of these current videos are really rough, so it's really quick to edit as I record a clip. I'll see if I can find a better balance between quality and time investment. So if you're keen to follow the next journey, you can subscribe. I want to thank all the people that gave feedback, whether it's in the comment or in the Discord. Link to that is in the description, and I'll share any updates I have there. Thank you so much for watching, and to play the game, go to playdodgeball.dev.